This morning, you walked into a building. You didn't notice what it did. Before you touched the door, it had already scanned you. Before you reached your floor, it had already changed the air in the corridor. It watched where you sat, how long you stayed, when you left. It logged all of it. And tomorrow, it will use everything it learned today to predict exactly what you'll do before you do it. You didn't agree to this. You didn't notice it. But you'll walk through that same door again tomorrow. This is the office, the airport, the hospital, the mall, right now, running on artificial intelligence so deeply embedded into its walls that the people who built it cannot fully explain what it does. This isn't the future. This is Tuesday morning. Buildings are no longer containers. They are organisms, and they are learning fast. This is how that happened, what it means for your city, your energy, your privacy, and your future.
For most of human history, a building had one job: stand up. It was passive. It waited. It did nothing unless a human made it do something. That era is over. The building of today has three things its predecessors never had: senses, a nervous system, a brain. The senses are sensors, tens of thousands of them embedded into every surface: temperature, motion, air quality, light, humidity, occupancy, energy flow, reading the building and everyone inside it every single second. The nervous system is the network connecting all of them, every sensor, every system, every device, talking to each other in real time. The air conditioning knows what the lighting knows. The elevators know what the access control knows. One organism, one continuous conversation. And at the center of all of it, the brain. Not reacting to data, anticipating it, making thousands of invisible decisions every hour, optimizing, predicting, deciding without being asked. The Burj Khalifa runs on over 10,000 sensors feeding a single AI platform: air conditioning, elevators, lighting, fire safety, all of it simultaneously. Not a prototype, not a pilot. This is operational infrastructure running right now, every day.
So what is this AI actually deciding? Temperature. You feel warm, you reach for the thermostat. The building felt it coming 3 hours ago. It checked the calendar this morning, saw a 60-person meeting on the 23rd floor at 2 p.m., calculated the heat load of 60 human bodies, checked the forecast, cloud cover arriving at 3:15, cutting solar gain through the south glass, cross-referenced HVAC capacity. By 1:40, the room was already cooling. By 2 o'clock, it was perfect. Nobody touched anything. Nobody sent a request. Nobody even thought about it. The building thought about it for you. Occupancy. The building knows in real time exactly how many people are in every zone. Not approximately, exactly. The moment a floor goes quiet, airflow drops, lights dim, energy redirects. One capability: 20 to 30% less energy wasted every single day. Movement. Elevators in a smart building don't respond to buttons. They predict them. The AI has studied months of traffic patterns. It knows that at 5:57 on a Tuesday, the upper floors start emptying. The cabs begin repositioning before a single button is pressed. 300 people reach the lobby. The wait is already over. Failure before it happens. A chiller about to break down will show anomalies in its power draw and vibration signature weeks before it fails. The AI catches it. A technician is dispatched. The fault is fixed. The building never goes dark. For a hospital, that is lives. For an airport, that is the entire travel schedule of a city. For a data center, that is the internet.
Now, pull back, because the number behind all of this is almost impossible to comprehend. Buildings consume 40% of all energy produced on this planet. Not transport, not manufacturing, not aviation. Buildings. And roughly a third of that, wasted. Empty rooms being cooled, corridors lit for nobody, systems running at full power because nobody told them to stop. AI-powered building management eliminates that waste by 30 to 50%. That is not an efficiency gain. That is a civilizational shift. The Edge, Amsterdam. It generates more energy than it consumes. It cut energy use by 70% compared to a conventional building the same size. It holds the highest sustainability rating ever recorded, 98.4 out of 100. And it is not a research lab. People go to work there every morning. They get coffee, they sit at desks, they take meetings. They just have no idea that the building around them is one of the most intelligent structures ever built. Smart building upgrades pay for themselves in energy savings alone within 3 to 5 years. After that, every year is pure financial return. This is not idealism. This is arithmetic.
But go back to this morning. You walked into a building. It scanned you. It tracked your movement. It logged how long you were in every room. It recorded your patterns and added them to a data set it has been building since the day it opened. Who owns that data? Not you. The building operator does. The software company does. Sometimes third parties you have never heard of do. You agreed to this. Somewhere in the terms nobody reads when they badge in for the first time. That is how it works. In 2013, hackers broke into one of the largest casino networks in North America. They reached the High Roller database, thousands of VIP records exposed. The entry point was not a server, not a terminal, not a workstation. It was a thermometer in a fish tank in the lobby. One connected device, one weak password, one door into an entire network. A fully connected smart building is one of the largest attack surfaces in modern infrastructure. HVAC, elevators, access control, fire suppression, power systems, all networked, all reachable from the right point of entry. And there is one more thing. When your environment is perfectly optimized for you at all times, the temperature always right, the light always comfortable, the elevator always waiting, you stop noticing your surroundings. You stop having agency over them. The building is making hundreds of decisions for you every hour, invisibly, without asking. It is efficient, it is comfortable, but it is not neutral. And it is not yours.
So where does this go? The next step is the digital twin, a perfect virtual replica of a building, running in real time alongside the physical structure. Every pipe, every beam, every system, mirrored in a simulation you can manipulate without touching the real thing. Test changes virtually. Simulate fires, floods, power failures, structural stress. Watch exactly how the building responds. Zero risk, total insight. Beyond that, buildings that detect their own structural deterioration before it becomes visible, that identify a microfracture before it becomes a crack, that schedule their own repairs without being told. Infrastructure that is, for the first time in human history, genuinely self-aware. And AI has now entered architecture itself. Generative models designing buildings optimized for airflow, solar gain, acoustics, and structural load before a human architect has drawn a single line. The building arrives intelligent. It is born knowing. For India, the Gulf, Southeast Asia, for every country building at speed right now, this moment defines the next 50 years. Kempe Gowda International Airport in Bangalore is already running AI-driven energy management across its entire terminal. Gift City in Gujarat is being built from the ground up as a fully integrated smart district. Every building connected, every system shared, every decision data-driven. These are not future plans. They are already under construction. Every structure going up today will either be a smart asset or a liability that will need to be rebuilt within a generation. There is no middle ground. There is no neutral choice. Go back to this morning one more time. You walked into a building. It knew you were coming. It had already prepared for you. It was already learning from you. The building is not just around you. It is watching you. It has always been watching you. You just never looked up.